And when you leave places to go to a different place, sometimes you leave people behind. And sometimes that's a good thing, and sometimes it's a bad thing, and sometimes it's both. And this is a poem that's dedicated to one of my best friends that fit the both category. It's called Win. We were dogs, catcalling afternoons away. Our vocal cords, sandpaper smooth from spitting game like day-old scratch-offs, played out. Our souls, as salty as shadows during midnight, but the place where we languished, those afternoons, the language has dried up, turned brittle like letters that fit inside bottles, broken, no longer readable, like your laugh, and how I never know whether it's sincere anymore, or for that matter, sober. I remember how we used to cut off each other's ears to keep from hearing the truth, that starry nights don't last forever. I guess we missed the signs that read, everyone keeps paper moons in their pockets, so we never understood why we were lunar eclipse lonely. We were only scared when separated. So we slept on each other's couches and ambitions, guaranteeing our togetherness in a trap, built from the inside out. We ate out your mother's pantries, young animals licking the leftovers from yesterday off television screens, desiring fame in the shape of blowjobs from girls that scoffed at our existence, wanting the fast lane life. Even as we lived, parked in the drive-thru, eyes barely open like hazard lights in slow motion, blurry. 3 a.m. Our appetite was tedious, like tight walks. Hoping they stretched to the horizon became tangent. Never once did love enter our transparent hot box filled with fumes from burning all the home movies we made to remind us to keep on forgetting where we are from. Where we are never escaping from is the same place I buried my face in so many pillows that the imprints from my features became tombstones, epitaphs, telling tales of unfinished beer cans. We didn't know any better. All those Iliad nights. I wanted to be your Homer. I wanted to write epic poems into twilight but spell them with your laughter and your one-liners. You were my Achilles, my ride or die, who always seemed to pass out around the time of adulthood reckoning. We were wrecking balls, unaware of the chains holding us back. We were just 22-year-old toddlers with consciences like 40-year-old divorced women. We wanted the past to come back in order to make the future seem worth looking at. We were inmates in our own amusement, tipping the scales to balance broken promises about being better than the people that created us. We only created happiness as we destroyed sunrises of tomorrows for the sake of 2 a.m. monologues proclaiming everything we knew. Funny how those speeches never seemed to last as long as some of our one-night stands. I wanted you to stand on my shoulders for forever, till you grew to your potential height and saw your reflection in the night sky. You were a star. But I guess what they say is true. The brightest stars burn out the fastest. You were my best friend. The homie that made sure my back was straight like a cure for scoliosis. We picked each other up so many times because neither one of us had the heart to say that we were letting each other down. I never wanted to leave you. I just wanted to leave the city that was notorious for only growing aborted dreams. Blossoms of hope that turned 18 and became barren. I never wanted to lose you as a friend. But if I wouldn't have left, I would have lost myself.